A BMW Jeep in the school campus. A driver came out of the car and opened the back seat's door. A boy in his 80s came out of the car, his attitude while holding his backpack. He was none other than Jeon Jungkook, the richest and hottest boy of the school. He started making his way through the corridors of the school. Some boys and girls were looking at him and some girls were jealous of him. He went towards canteen and found his best friend Jimin. Some juniors. Jungkook, hey Jimin. Jimin, hi Cookie. Jungkook, what are you doing? Jimin, nothing, just having some fun. Jimin said with a wink and Jungkook smacked back. Jungkook, let's have fun together then. Jungkook and Jimin sat on the table and started finding their new target. Their eyes then fell on a boy with who was going towards canteen counter. Jungkook and Jimin looked at each other and smiled. Jungkook whistled loudly and that boy looked at him. Jungkook hooked his finger and signaled him to come to them. The boy went towards them. Jungkook, new admission. The boy nodded. Jungkook, name? Kim Taeyong. Jungkook, nice name. But we have a ritual of the newcomers and you have to follow this. Efron in confusion. Jungkook, according to these rituals, you have to dance on an item song in front of the whole college, so you have to follow the tradition. Jungkook said with a smile. This is wrong. I won't do anything like this. You are the newcomers and you cannot do that. Jungkook, oh, so you will tell us what is legal and what is? I think you do not know me. I am the son of the trustee of this school. Your father is the trustee of this school, not you, so do not order me. He was about to leave when Jungkook said something which made him mad in anger. Jungkook, what do you think of yourself? No one ever dared to deny Jeon Jungkook. I have the authority to do anything in this school. Yeah, right. What will know about authority? Your family must be beggars, right? I was flaring in anger. His eyes fell on a glass of water kept on the table. He picked it up and threw it on Jungkook's face. Jungkook was totally shocked. Everyone present around them gasped and in shock, including Jimin. When you do not know about something, then you have no right to say about that. Get it? He took his bag and headed towards his class. Jungkook was foaming in anger. He got hold of a glass jug and threw it on the floor and it shattered into pieces. Jungkook, how dare he? You did very wrong, Mr. Kim Taeyong. Now you will have to pay for it. He went out of the canteen in anger and Jimin followed him. After some time, Jungkook and Jimin went to their class and sat on their seat. Jimin used to sit with Yoongi, his boyfriend, and Jungkook liked to sit alone. After a few minutes, the teacher entered the class with Taeyong. Teacher, good morning, student. He is Kim Taeyong, a new student. He is the only student to get 100% scholarship in this school. He is new in this school, so I accept that you all will help him to adjust here. The whole class was silent because they didn't want to be there in Jungkook's bad books. Jungkook was foaming in anger after seeing him. Taeyong, mm, Taeyong, you can go and sit there. The teacher pointed the seat beside Jungkook. They looked at Jungkook and went to sit beside him. He took out his books from the bag and started reading it. Jungkook was continuously glaring at him. Tae was aware of his glare, but he chose to ignore it. Jungkook bent a little towards him. Jungkook, do not think that you will be spared after what you did to me. You will have to pay for it, and that too really bad. Tae, let's the game begin then, Tae said with a smirk. Jungkook glared at him angrily. It was lunchtime, and Tae occupied the table at the corner in the canteen, while Jungkook was sitting at the center table with his gang, which included Jimin, Yoongi, Leah, and Zack. In short, they were the gang of spoiled rich kids. Leah, Jungkook, I have that hot haired with you early in the morning. I feel so sorry for you. Jungkook glared at her. Jungkook, I am fine, Leah, and you do not need to feel anything for me. Leah just rolled her eyes. Jungkook always knew that Leah and Jack were there in his group because Jungkook was the most richest boy in their whole group, and his father was trustee of the school, and all they wanted was power. Jank, but how dared that guy to throw water in your face? I mean, look at him. He looks so shabby and down market. But are you fine, baby? Jungkook, stop it, Jack. I know what happened with me, but you do not have to remind me again and again. Do not ever call me that. Jimin, let's stop this topic, guys. Yoongi, yes, I think Jimin is right. Let's leave this matter. Jungkook, no, this matter won't end till the time I take my revenge. Mr. Smarty Pants has to learn his lesson. Leah, what are you planning, JK? Jungkook, come here. Jungkook told them the plan, and all of them smirked except Yomin, who exchanged worried looks with each other. Yoongi, Cookie, I think this is not a good plan. It might hurt him. Jimin, yes, Cookie, you might regret it later. Jungkook, stop it, guys. It's just a few hours, then we will free him. I just want to teach him a lesson, and no one ever mess with Jeon Jungkook. Now get on the work, guys. It was finally end of today's day at school. I was walking in the corridor when Leah stopped him. Liam, hey, are you Kim Taeyong? Tae, yes. Leah, Principal sir is calling you in his cabin. Tae, okay. Please, can you tell me the direction of his office? Actually, I am new here. Leah, yes, sure. Take a left at the end of the corridor, and the second room is the principal cabin. Tae, thanks. Went to JK, who was hiding behind a pillar, and high-fived with her. Tae went to the room as directed. It was a storeroom. He was confused and was about to leave when the door got locked from outside. Tae banged on the door and shouted to open it, but it didn't got opened. Outside, Jack, Leah and Jungkook. Leah, now he will surely learn his lesson. Jungkook, yes, okay, now I have to go. Dad has called me and he wants to talk something important. But one of you stay here and unlock the door after an hour. Jungkook and Jack and Leah nodded their head and Jungkook left. Jack and Liam smirked at each other. Jack, the door will open in the morning. Yeah, let's go and have some fun, baby. They left from there. Tae was banging the door, but no one opened it. He hit his fist on the door and hard. After a few minutes, the power of the room went off and everything became black. Now the door was getting for time. He has having problem in. It was 7 in the evening. JK was passing in his room. Sleeplessly, suddenly his cell phone started ringing. It was Jimin. Jungkook answered the call. Jungkook, hello. Jimin, Koki, are you fine? Why are you sounding so? Jungkook, I do not know Jimin, but I have feeling that something not right. Jimin, what happened, Koki? JK, I do not know. Again and again my mind is going towards that Taeyong. Did I do that the right thing? Jimin, Cookie, are you sure that you unlocked the door? Jungkook, I do not know. I asked Jack and Leah to do that. Jimin, really, Cookie, you trusted them? Did you ask them if they did or not? Jungkook, I was calling them, but they are not answering my call. I think I have to go and say cons. Jimin, do you want me to come with you? Jungkook, no, I will manage. I will call you later. Jimin, okay, take care. Bye. Jungkook, bye. Jungkook hurriedly took his bag and rushed towards his car and asked the driver to drive him to the school. As soon as he reached the school, he hurriedly ran towards the gate. The Osman stopped him from entering. Osman, you cannot enter the school at this time. Jungkook glared at him. Jungkook, do not you know me? My father is the trustee of this school, and if you do not want to lose your job, then let me enter. Osman, but Jungkook, I said open the gate. The Osman hurriedly opened the gate. Jungkook ran towards the storeroom. He immediately unlocked the door and was shocked to see Tae laying down on the floor unconscious. He ran towards and called out his name. Jungkook, Taeyong, Taeyong, open your eyes. He kept Tae's head on his lap and patted his cheek to make him conscious. Then grabbed his bag and took out a water bottle, sprayed some water on Tae's face, and Tae finally started gaining. Jungkook sighed in relief. Jungkook, are you fine? Tae immediately sat up straight and nodded his head. Tae, after locking me up here for 6 hours, you are asking me if I am fine. That's so nice of you. I am very grateful. Tae said, and Jungkook lowered his eyes in Jungkook. Tae, forget it. Tae stood up and went towards the gate, and Jungkook followed him. While racing towards the gate, Tae again started failing when Jungkook held him. Jungkook, see, you are not looking fine. I will drop you at your home. Tae, you have already done enough for me. Now no need to show me your fake sympathy. Please, I will manage my own way home. Jungkook, look, I am sorry. Please let me drop you. I knew he wasn't feeling well, and it will be risky to travel to his home alone, so he nodded his head. Jungkook immediately went towards the car and opened the door for him. I looked at Jungkook stand and then sat beside the car. Jungkook looked at his phone and there were 8 missed calls from work time. He typed a message that he could not make it to because of personal issues and set it on the same number. Jungkook, what happened? I cannot go to my workplace today just because of you. Jungkook looked at him shockingly. Jungkook, you work? Of course, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you. Jungkook averted his gaze and looked outside the window, and some tears pricked his eyes. Finally, they stopped in front of Tai's house. Jungkook, you live here? Tai, yes. Did you expected a mansion or something? Jungkook, no. I mean to say that it looks beautiful. I mean, you and your family must cross your way 1,000 times here in this cozy house, and you might share a talk, a laugh, or a smile. Sometimes mansions can create a lot of distance between people. Jungkook, I do not have a family. I live here alone. Jungkook, what? Your family? I do not know them. I am an orphan. Jungkook, oh, I am sorry. It's okay. Jungkook, so I mean you gonna be all by yourself? Of course, who else will be there to accompany me? Ghost or devil? Jungkook looked at shockingly. Jungkook, I mean I can accompany you. You? May I know why? Jungkook, to be honest, I really want to see your home, please, and I can even help you doing house. Okay. Cook excitedly jumped down of the car and they entered Tai's house. Jungkook, oh, it looks so cozy. You know what? I can someone to live in this house. Oh, but please do not. They both burst into laughter. Suddenly, Jungkook noticed one Tae's arm. Jungkook, are you hurt? Tae looked at his arm and shook his head. Tae, just nothing big. Jungkook, tell me where is your first aid kit? Tae, it's fine. Jungkook, no, tell me. Tae pointed to a chest of drawer. Tae, in the second drawer. Taekook nodded and grabbed the first aid kit. He made Tae sit on the sofa and sat in front of him, started dressing his while Tae was looking at Jungkook. Tae, it seems that I have met somebody different in the morning. It's so not you. Jungkook firstly looked at him and then averted his gaze and concentrated on his wound. Jungkook, it's done. Tae concluded that Jungkook does not want to talk about his behavior. Tae, do you want to eat something? I'm going to cook dinner. Jungkook, you know how to cook? Tae, of course. I wouldn't have starved to death from childhood. Jungkook, you can cook whatever you want. Tae, okay then I will cook some noodles. Jungkook, that sounds good to me. Tae went towards kitchen and Jungkook followed him. Tae took out the noodles packet and from the cupboard and then the cat utensils. Jungkook was looking amused while seeing all the and noticed his expression. Tae, what happened? Jungkook, I have never seen someone cook. Tae looked at him shockingly. Tae, really? Jungkook nodded his head. Jungkook, I have never been into kitchen. All the food in my house is cooked by chefs. So, Tae, it's okay. I understand. Now you can see me cook. Jungkook nodded. Jungkook nodded his head excitedly. They started cooking noodles and Jungkook was looking at his affectionately. Thai and done. They served the noodles on two plates. Jungkook, where is the dining area? Thai, we are not going to eat here. Jungkook frowned in confusion. Jungkook, then where? Thai, let's go. Tae started making his way on the stairs and Jungkook followed him. Tae took him to the balcony and Jungkook was stunned to see the beauty of the place. Jungkook, wow, Tae, it's so beautiful. Tae smiled. Tae, I know, I usually eat here. It's peaceful here. Jungkook, Tae and Jungkook sat down and started eating their dinner. Tae, it's the first time when I have company with me. Jungkook looked at him gently. Jungkook, really? Your friends? Tae, I do not have any friends. I was so busy in my daily life of school and job and that I didn't get time to befriend someone. Jungkook, so am I your first friend? Tae, are we even friends? I do not even know you. Jungkook, no one knows the real except me, Jimin. Jungkook, the boy in the morning you saw wasn't the real me. It was a fake to cover the weak and valuable Jungkook who is broken into pieces. It's to protect this Jungkook so that the world cannot hurt him. They looked at Jungkook but didn't have a heart to interrupt him. Jungkook, I was 10 when my mother left me, and that for her hardly lover. She just ran away without taking care of anything, even me. Jungkook, next day she sent divorce paper to my dad and a letter within it. After reading that letter, dad was broken. I didn't know what was happening. Even dad didn't tell me anything. So at night I sneaked the letter out and believed me that was my biggest. It broke the place of my dreams into pieces. She had written that her marriage with my dad and I was the biggest of her life. She went away with her lover because now she wanted to live her life that was broken. He also forget that he has a son. He embraced himself in work and stopped paying attention to me. He just used to send money for my needs and appointed a dinner and a car for me. That day I lost both of my parents. Jungkook was crying badly. I held him and hand. Jungkook hugged him. I rubbed his back, calm down. After some time, Jungkook stopped crying and just sniffing a little. Tai, are you okay, friend? Jungkook nodded his head with a wide smile. Tai also smiled back. Jungkook, I think I should go home. It's already 10. Tai nodded his head. Jungkook went downstairs and Tai followed him till his car. And Tai, bye. Jungkook, bye. See you in the school. Friend, Tai smiled and Jungkook left to his home with a constant smile playing on his lips. Next day, Jungkook reached college with a big smile playing on his lip. He looked around for Tai but didn't find him. He frowned to himself. Jungkook, now where is this smarty pants? He headed to his class and his eyes fell on Tai, who was already sitting on the first seat. Jungkook thinks first seat really wasted, boring, forget it. Jungkook went and sat beside him. The whole class gasped in shock for two reasons. First, that JK is sitting with the boy who in previous day, and second, that he is sitting at the first seat. Jungkook, hi friend, Tai, hi friend. At the same time, the teacher entered the class. The class. It was lunch time. Jungkook and Tai entered the canteen. Tai was going towards the corner table when Jungkook held his hand. Jungkook, sit with us. Tai, no, please, Jungkook, I cannot. I am not comfortable, please. Jungkook slowly left his hand and nodded his head. Tai went to his corner table. Taekook went to his regular center table. He saw Leah and Jack laughing on something. Jimin and Yoongi weren't there because they went to Yoongi's hometown as his grandmother wasn't well. Jungkook angrily went towards Jack and Leah. Jack and Leah smiled looking at Jungkook. Leah, hey Jack, hey Jungkook. Jungkook, what did you do with Taeyong? I told you both to unlock the door after an hour. Then why didn't you?